Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM episode number 319. And last episode we finished off applying modules to the blue science to enable our full speed, but unfortunately we have insufficient material supply at the moment, being copper. So, yeah, those are all coppers, aren't they? Being copper, so it's not happening. So what we decided to do is build a new copper plate facility right here. And we have one of these stations, so that should be relatively easy. I'm going to base it on the old copper, but we are not going to be sending any of the other materials out. It will only be the copper plates that we'll be using. And I guess what I really want to do is try and achieve two of these belts full of copper plate. So I might even go into the planner. Where would copper plates be? Here, of course. That one. So yes, that would be 150 per second. Yeah. 50 casting machine 4s, huh? Well, that's possible. It is definitely possible. We could potentially beacon these as well. Although probably it'd be more likely they get those. That chops it down. 28. Casting machines. Okay. Alright, to get this stuff. Induction furnace 4. 13 of them. That doesn't really work out. We probably want to reduce that to at least 10, say. 9 even. Ingots. I think I am after this one still. 19 machines. That makes it 16. Okay. Press 4s. Something like that then is probably what I want. So all these numbers don't lend themselves very nicely. It's like 1.5 of these to each one of these. And then these are just way off. Maybe I'm better off just taking them off. Yeah, something like that. So it's not actually that difficult to do. It's basically 7 rows. Like this, although this says it's 2 to 1, where in actual fact it's 1.5 to 1, but I suppose we can run with 2. And then we want 7 of them. So that's like 1, 2. That's essentially what I want. Oh. Something like that, I guess. Now I need an input which is quite limited in what it actually needs to bring it in, I think. Yeah, there's really only 2 materials coming in. So we might as well just copy that. That's interesting. If it's all the way up there, I don't really need it up there though. And then that gets us to this point. So it's basically 9. Maybe 10. Maybe that's what I need to spend some time in that question mark to learn how to use some of the things. So 10 of these effectively. They're the wrong level. But never mind. So yes, you're only 3s, and I based this on 4s, so... You guys are 4s, 4, 4, okay, that side is fine. Stanizot 12. Let's get Stanizot 12 to recruit. That's good. So I don't really even need to go over there just yet until all of this has been created. How are you doing? You're running out of blue pretty quickly. Let's have a look at our supplies of these things. Yeah, it's getting even worse. So this should help quite a bit. What can we do in the meantime while we wait for all of this to get built and delivered? Not sure, this is pretty busy. You're not actually short of anything though, that's good. Let's check modules. 22, that's nice. 52 of the productivity 3s. 214 of the efficiency 3s. We need them only for components, but we do need them nonetheless. So I'm not unhappy about that. What are you missing? You're actually missing CPUs. That's interesting. CPUs waiting on some gold, but otherwise they should be producing. Just not particularly fast. Oh, what? These guys are not able to... Right, so we're not actually getting nearly the throughput on the CPUs that we should be getting. Okay. While I'm waiting for copper to get built out, I might just run over there and sort out CPUs. Now that they're under a little bit of pressure. I think this is not them, right. This is not them either. This is them. Okay, so you guys are a little bit slow. And this belt's a little bit slow. Am I missing all my... I'm missing all my bots. That's annoying. Okay, well we can do this manually then. Oh, this one over here is also manifestly too slow. Oh, again, this is not going to help because I don't have any bots. I was going to try and get the bots to pick them all up. So it's still not making it all the way down. Can't actually fit another one in that space I've provided. How far down does it get? To about there. So there's just these bottom few. I could always have another one that just goes backwards. I wonder how long the CPUs have been. It's by direct circuits, so it's not going to tell me. Never mind. Okay, copper. That's awesome. Okay, let's get over to copper. Let's get the thing that's the primary, our primary issue at the moment. Let's get that one sorted. I'm going to need some bots. I'll see what the Make Everything's got to replace my bots. If they don't have the bots that I need, I guess I can just take level 3s or even level 2s. Along here gets me there. I think. Yes. Just sit there for a moment. There, we got 50 of those. Good, that's really what we wanted. That should do. It's going berserk. Trying to build things. Right, so this will be our new copper. What I'll do is... Oh, I'm probably going to need this actually. That looks slightly awkward. Well, not necessarily. We can just remove these. They'll be round the wrong way. So we're going down. Something like that. Is this heading in the same direction? Should be. Yeah. So we don't need this one. Too many of these silly things. The total input into these guys is what? We're trying to get 150 a second, so these are values per second, is it? 110. Yes, so we do need a dual belts. Somewhere like there. And you need a belt across here. Whoops. Oh, and you need some pipe. Now that's basically without without inserting modules. So if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically at this point, I think we are just going to do that. And then oops. Okay, power. Oh, there's no need for you to run down to there. Oh. Okay, how much of the raw ore do we need? According to this, we only need 55, which means a single belt should suffice. So we don't actually need 2 of these. So that should suffice. And the charcoal, charcoal goes in here, I think. So right, you should do that. You should do that. Whoops. No. Is that right? No, that's not right. That. Yeah. Pick up from here, put up there. Oh, you're all over the place. That's... No, that's right. Right? No, you're picking up from there and you're dropping there. Yes? Yes. So... What? Pick up from there, drop up there. Yeah, that should be fine. And that should work. So we need to order in iron or copper ore rather, and charcoal. and connect up the oxygen and the sulfuric acid. And oxygen on Q. Why are you not getting placed? You're on. I've got construction bots. Don't understand. Okay, oxygen. Beautiful. You need some power. Doesn't actually look like it's running at ultimate speed, but apparently it is. Why are we not getting any charcoal? Oh, and you have no... power either, apparently. Charcoal. There's a load waiting. Where's our charcoal train? We have two. Oh yeah, this is a painfully slow loading process. I wonder if I should even just disable it. Oh, this is probably quite bad too. You're going to be chockers, aren't you? Too many things trying to find an escape into there. I don't think this particular one is causing us a problem at the moment, but the only thing that I can move out of there is those gems. And the only destination that that goes to that's not served directly here is down at the bottom of the factory if we were to... this one. If we were to enable the yellow science to be doing something at the bottom of the factory. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Because this could cause other processes to jam. Anyway, we have got charcoal, so... this should start operating shortly. What's the problem? Fluid ingredient shortage. There is absolutely no sulfuric acid. What is going on for sulfuric acid? I thought we solved that. We have another facility producing sulfuric acid. Wow. Oh, good grief. Does this mean I need to make yet another sulfuric acid facility? How many trains do I have serving sulfuric acid? It's not a train problem, though. It looks like there are actually 2. So that I would have thought was enough. So 2 of these are about to be served. Ugh. It kind of does look like we need another one. Okay, the other place had priority put on the, not that one, put on the sulfuric acid. Maybe I need to put priority here as well. So Youth 01 should get the next one, skip all these others. Assuming it delivers sulfuric acid soon. These ones. Empty sulfuric acid times 2. I need to add a tag. So we now have the 2 of them. $88K, so you are filling up quite quickly. Do I need to drop a whole bunch of modules in here to speed this one up? Perhaps I do. 90K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee while I have a think. Alright, that was half my coffee. I don't know, but it does kind of look like which is still not going. $96. Ugh. $89. Oh, good grief. This is a problem that I sort of wondered about, whether the actual distribution of the sulfur now is going to start causing me a problem. There are sulfurs that are waiting for pickup. Empty sulfur. Is it you? Empty sulfur. Why are you not going? Because there's nowhere that has sulfur that's actually calling. That's what that means. Yeah, those ones. Sulfur. Oops. Sulfur. They're all empty. All these ones that are calling for empty trains have none, apparently. Well, that's true. That one doesn't. That also doesn't. Yeah, that's true. I'm sort of half hoping somewhere's just broken down because of some reason, or has never been set up correctly, but it doesn't seem that likely, does it? Alright, the other thing that we could potentially do is, didn't we start loading up one of these guys? Sodium carbonate, that's probably not going to help. What's this one? Sodium sulfate. So sodium sulfate was jamming up the gold, I seem to recall. We could potentially extract the sulfur out of that, giving us even more sodium. Still nothing. Are you out of sulfur? You're out of sulfur as well. Good grief. You're probably just about out of sulfur as well, are you? No, at least you have some. Yeah, if I went to gold, I think I have... I got like 100k of sodium sulfate. Not to mention all this salt as well. I have a problem with the salt. Can't I not do this quite so much? Yeah. I want to go there. This is something entirely different, but we have this collection of sodium sulfate. Maybe we can extract the the sulfur. Meanwhile, I actually want to stop producing so much salt in my gold area. Where's gold? It's just here. So the whole purpose of this one is to take saline water, produce salt. But why do that? Why are we doing that? We're making... because we're trying to get rid of this. But what we could do instead is overflow valve to clarifier. And this one then doesn't need to run. What we do instead is get rid of this. You are doing what exactly? What's this? Chloric wastewater. And what's this? Purified water. So you're just creating saline water. That's all you're doing. I'm not even sure I see the point of this one. I need to salt. Salt basically equals 0. Otherwise, don't run. And what is your... You have this sodium sulfate. Okay, I don't mind that quite so much. But we don't actually need this salt anymore, so hopefully this will let you unload your salt. Outputs 90, inputs 270. So it should be consuming more salt than it's outputting between these two. And that's the main thing. Now, sodium sulfate. This one. Usage. It can do this. So that's sort of what I want it to do. I don't know what we're going to do with the sodium. You can make even more sodium hydroxide. I don't know what we're going to do with the sodium, but that would be a way of getting more sulfur. So do we get to a point where this one gets used to make a bit more salt? That's what I want to see. Yes, it does. Okay, so that all makes sense. And this should really just be a top up, maybe. Top up valve. Alright, that's an improvement because we're not clearing the salt. Has copper started up? No. No sulfur. Okay. These are sort of already ordained for things. This potentially is. We could come down to here, but I might need that for more copper ore. So I think I might want to come all the way down to about here. Is this recipe worth it? Two becomes 2, so we get about 90,000 more sulfur. It's probably somewhere I'm just throwing away sulfuric wastewater, which I should be avoiding. Maybe not. Okay. Alright. No choice then. Just one last check here just to make sure it's all good. Looks to be. Probably be better if these all maybe output to the same side, but it seems to be working nonetheless. Okay, let's head down to the bottom. Which is, yeah, down here. I think I need to turn that one off. Because I basically want to do my old trick where I do that. Grab about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Let's add a tag. This is I don't think this is going to cause an issue for glass. I'll put the requester on low priority here, so at least preferentially goes to glass. And let's get to work. So it's not that we actually ran out of our ability to make glass. Instead, our ability to make the gold that's making sodium sulfate as a byproduct. I think it is only that one spot. Using up some landfill actually sort of helps as well if it really comes down to it. How much is left? A bit. Okay. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Turn that back on. Come back up here. Cannot insert rail. Alright, well we shouldn't need rail for this. Oh. We have run out of we've run out of some good stuff. Some fertilizer over there. Ew. Fertilizer's starting to look like it's a scarce resource. Oh, of course, we've got no room for anything. Uh, 300 fertilizer, alright. I need a better way of handling this than running backwards and forwards. Passing on fertilizer every now and then when I feel I need it. Fertilizer. So this is promising. By itself, it's now in 4 of these. Anyway. It's not up there that we need to go. It's down here. This is it, right? Yep. So, yeah, we need our generic in. What's the direction of this? This is to the west. To the west. So it'll be like this one. My true generic one is to the east. But maybe it's time to make a generic to the west one. sure what you're for. You can be west. Loading west. I can't remember what I called the other one. Oh, unload. West unload. Okay. West unload station. There you go. Right. So this one. The sodium sulfate less than 16,000, say set P. Trains on the way less than P. Then we want sodium sulfate on a priority of 90. So very low priority. Is there a sodium sulfate? There should be a sodium sulfate train. There must be. This one. What's going on? You're stuck here, just waiting. Where's here? Chrome. It's about as far away from where I am as you can get. I think we're going to do this sodium sulfate handling in the next episode. I'll just see what's the issue over at Chrome, which is up here. Yeah, I should have got my train. That's a very long way to go. Whoops, let's avoid that area. I was hoping this episode would have us Chrome's just next door. Have us with the new copper. Could see that Blue Science was back to working perfectly. Okay, the obvious issue here is we simply do not have a connection, the red wire connection, so nothing that gets picked up from here was ever going to go anywhere. That was what was causing this one. How is our new copper? Still no sulfuric acid. Is any sulfur in the system? Not there. Not here. So we've gone from too much sulfur to not nearly enough. I might even jump into this. With a bit of luck, the only demand for the sodium sulfate is... Oh no, there's demand all over the place. Okay. So that's a 90, but it will take priority over the glass. Oh, that's actually an issue. Glass will never get a priority, so I may have to change glass from a direct circuit to a standard requester. You're actually shorted too, so that's quite important. Instead of going there, dude, I want you to go to glass. Where's glass? Come on, glass. Go there. Do you have any left? Yes, you do. Okay, so what's this station actually called? Glass in 01. Glass in 01. Okay. Add station. Glass in 01. That's a more important location for it. And we'll get out. Create a let's take that off. Sodium sulfate is less than 8,000. Order P. Trains on the way, less than P. Then we want our sodium sulfate. Where is it? It's up here. Sodium sulfate. Priority 50 should be fine. There is no P currently, so that's fine. It's perfectly fine to have both of these work together. We've done that before in this factory. Yeah. I'll take those names off. How much should we actually get? 3.3k, okay. And we're ordering it again. It should be fine now, but we'll sort that out in the next episode. Unfortunately, that means that our copper is still not going anywhere because it's still... Oh, here we go. Sulfuric acid. Oh, we haven't connected the sulfur. That's annoying. I want this. I want to see that copper. Come on. Our new copper. Because with that going, we should be able to get blue science up to spec. Where is it? In fact, the new copper is straight. Okay. There we go. Copper coming out. And down here, that name really won't work, will it? Let's change your name to copper plate load. Copper plate. Empty train not defined. Okay, I don't know. What is our copper plate trains? Copper plate, those are the supplies. What about the empty train copper plate? Damn, I'm not sure. I want to know what you have. What are you called? Load 02. Alright. Main in. No. Load 02. Empty cargo wagon copper plate. That's what you are. I don't think we can copy it. We just have to find it, right? So it should be in here. That one. That's it. And we do need a copper plate greater than, say, 64. No, less than 64. So it's allowed to build up a big supply just in case. Don't need those. All this. In fact, I might just remove all of this. Nice. Okay, so copper plate. Should go to red circuits. Where's the other copper up to? 11, 12. It's making it. Filling up. What's red circuits missing? It should only be copper plate. It is only copper plate. How many red circuits are we? We're 13k. And who is missing red circuits? Nobody. So what's blue circuits missing? Copper. What's this one missing? Copper. Alright, well, that should resolve itself really fast. I think you're next, bro. Just about full again. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm happy with that. At least we got copper plates sorted in the end. And we'll work on that sodium sulfate to sulfur conversion in the next episode. See you then, guys. Bye-bye for now.